We went on a get-lost adventure. So we decided to check out the backroads to Evanston, Wyoming. We never saw a single car on the way there. But we did see a lot of beauty. Our first finding was Bear River City, Wyoming. So what is popular about his little town? According to the Utah History Encyclopedia, the Bear River is the largest tributary to the Great Salt Lake. Its volume at times reaches 1.4 million acre-feet of water. Beginning in Utah's Uinta Mountains, the swift-falling stream first heads north and then changes into a slow meandering stream in Wyoming. It then flows west into Idaho and south into Utah. And the population is shy of 1,000 people. I'm still not sure about the Aspen tunnels. I'll need to do some more research on it, but what I did find is this: after the Union Pacific completed the Transcontinental Railroad across Wyoming during 1869, it became necessary to upgrade to route as traffic increased. The Aspen Tunnel was opened in 1901, replacing a hilly line south of here. A further improvement was Altamont Tunnel, opened in 1949, parallel and north of Aspen Tunnel. And we visited a ghost town. Now this was cool. Piedmont is a ghost town located in Uinta County, Wyoming, United States. It was once a thriving small railroad and timber town, but started to decline when Union Pacific opened a new line that bypassed the town. I could go on about the history of the ghost town, but what will catch and hold your attention would be Butch Cassidy, a famous train robber, met up with some of his gang in Piedmont in 1896. They boarded a train there and rode to Montpelier, Idaho. They robbed the bank in Montpelier and then took the train back to Piedmont. There are two stories about the events after this. One story says that Butch Cassidy traveled by rail to New York, where he used the money to hire a lawyer for one of his friends. According to the other story, the money is still buried somewhere near Piedmont. At the turn of the century, the railroad and the charcoal business were still what kept Piedmont alive. However, in 1901, the Union Pacific opened a tunnel through the Aspen Mountains, eliminating the steep, 8-mile grade, and bypassing the town of Piedmont. With the railroad gone, there was no way to ship the charcoal to Salt Lake City, and the charcoal industry quickly fell apart. The other businesses in town soon closed their doors, with the general store closing last, in the 1940s. Piedmont, Wyoming sprung up as a result of the railroad expansion to the west coast. In 1869, Moses Byrne began establishing a water station for the railroad. Moses soon built the Piedmont charcoal kilns to supply charcoal to the Utah Valley via the passing railroad. The kilns are the most prominent remains of the settlement and were added to the Historic Register in 1971. During its early days, Piedmont was quite a settlement. As railroadmen and homesteaders came to the area, the settlement grew to include a mercantile and 4 saloons. If you're interested in learning more about the ghost town of Piedmont, we do recommend reading the Ogden Brothers Trains blog. That is packed full of information about the area. The area was initially called Byrne but was renamed to avoid confusion with the nearby railroad station also named Byrne. Where did the name Piedmont come from? Mr. Brine had 2 wives, Anne Buse and Catherine Cardon. Both women were from the region of Piedmont in northern Italy. Our last stop before hitting the Evanston, Wyoming city shopping, we came across the Southwest Wyoming Wind Energy Facility. I absolutely loved this area. A storm was coming in, so the skies were screaming for attention. The Southwest Wyoming Wind Energy Facility is on ranch land currently used for cattle grazing. Agricultural activities take place directly adjacent to the wind turbine foundation pads. The site, located in Uinta County, approximately 10 miles northeast of Evanston, has 80 Vestas V80, 1.8 megawatts wind turbines.